next guest is the most popular man in Green Bay, Wisconsin, home of the 2025 NFL Draft, mind you. 57 touchdown passes the last 2 seasons. Packers quarterback Jordan Love.
How you doing?
I feel like every time I see you, there's one of these between us.
There is, yes.
Yes. Do you have any new thoughts for the Lombardi this year? When you see and this is the Lombardi Trophy, not a replica. This will be handed to either Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts. What do you think?
I think it looks good. I think, I'm still chasing that for sure.
Do you remember seeing me at training camp, and do you remember our handshake?
Ooh, I do not remember the handshake.
Jordan, you don't remember it?
No.
Can we see it? I think we might have it. I don't remember it either. Up. Okay, let's try.
Oh my God, hold on.
Let's try. Hold on, let's see. This, up, down. You did it.
I don't even think you remember it.
No, you told me that you had a special handshake with everybody on offense, defense. What was that?
The running back room. We all got special handshakes.
Oh.
Yeah. Quarterbacks and running backs.
I'm not a running back. I could try to get you a running back. You have one that's been awfully vocal.
We have a great running back. Yeah, we have a great running back.
Media row. I want to give you a little trivia. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
I won't give you the Lombardi if you get it right. You got to earn that one, and you're well on your way. But you did something this year that not even Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre did. Do you know?
I do not.
You led the Packers to the playoffs in your first 2 seasons as the starter. They never did that, Jordan.
I like that.
Do you like that?
I like that, yes.
It's quite incredible. Last year was all about momentum going into the playoffs. This year it wasn't quite the same. 5 years from now, how will you define and remember your 2024 season?
That's a good question. I think we'll remember, obviously, like you said, we had so many goals coming in the season. Like you said, chasing this bad boy right here. Obviously, the division, trying to win the division. And a lot of things we fell short of a lot of those goals and expectations we had. So, I think we did some good things. I think it was, like I've said before, an inconsistent year. And like I said, we fell short of our goals. So it's nothing really too memorable that we'll be remembering. But I know the season we get one of these bad boys, that's the one I'm going to remember.
Was this a year of growth for you?
It was growth, yeah. I think every year is a year of growth.
Yeah, what was this, like if you were to have to label it into a bucket, what was this year's growth for Jordan Love?
Well, I think you look at this year, me battling through injury. So having that adversity that, I'm trying to fight through. Several injuries, yes. So it was a lot of that and a lot of just, fighting through, getting my mind right for the game and trying to fight through some pain and things like that. And like I said before, it was an inconsistent year, so there was a lot more adversity throughout the course of the season that we just had it was highs and lows. So rocky season that, I learned a lot of lessons on.
I love that. I will tell you, from my perspective, I probably interviewed 60 players this week. George Kittle was just here yesterday. I was taking him through one of his best catches, right? He had this crazy catch week 4 over 3 New England defenders, and he goes, yeah, I cracked 7 ribs on that play. Media Row has become a place where people finally admit how hurt that they were. I know you had an MCL. I know you had a groin. What did you really have to stick through? Tell me.
Yeah, so obviously, like you said, week 1, MCL. So that was the big one that I was battling, missed 2 games with it, came back early and was fighting through that. And it was a tough injury, one that, it limits you a little bit in what you can do mobility-wise. And then a couple weeks after that, ended up straining my groin because of the knee. And so that whole thing just kind of put a damper on things and something that you're every week, every day in the facility, you're doing the rehab, trying to fight through and just trying to get ready for the game. So a lot of your mindset goes to just trying to get your body right for it. But it's tough. You're not 100%, but we all know no one's ever 100% in NFL. So.
I remember talking to you at training camp. I was trying to get you to pick a number 1 wide receiver. It was the biggest question. Go, who's the number 1? And you were distributing the ball very evenly on all of my questions. It's a choice to not operate with a defined number 1. Did it work?
I think yes. For what we have, the guys we have in there in that receiver room, yes. I think that's the same group we had the year before, and I think it works. We have a great group, and there's definitely I think areas that we need to focus on and improve on to get better, kind of get over the hump that we hit this year, and just get more consistent, focus on the details. But I love those guys. We got a great group. I definitely think that is a group that if we keep growing and building this thing together, we can do some special things. And no one, I think, has reached our full potential yet on our offense. So there's a lot of room for growth and a lot of areas we need to improve on.
It's a young group. You, the receivers, I mean, Josh Jacobs, of course, some of the running backs are a little more tenured. Would you welcome some veteran presence in that room?
Definitely. I was talking to people yesterday, but I mean, I've been saying when you add good players to a good team, I think good things will happen. Like you see, we went out, got Josh Jacobs this offseason. Phenomenal playmaker for us, and elevated our offense, took to another level. Xavier McKinney on the back end on defense.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there you go. Took the defense to another level.
Do you want to thank me for Xavier McKinney?
Thank you. Yeah, I heard you got him there.
I'm working on Devontae Adams coming to Green Bay near you. No, so you're always going to want to add pieces.
I love adding pieces, and I think, like I said, when you add those good players, it's only going to help our offense, I think, and it's got to be the right guys, right fit for the group we have, and it's all about the mindset. You want guys that's going to come in and want to win and want to, push the envelope and do all the extra things like Josh Jacobs did for us.
Not having a wide receiver one, it is a choice. I don't know that you're a part of that choice, but it's a lot on you because you don't have a definition. Then you are. How does that decision, which you're saying is the right one, impact the quarterback?
I mean, at the end of the day, the guys we have in the locker room going into training camp, I'm a competitor. It doesn't matter who we got, you know what I mean? We're gonna find a way. Like that's the beauty of the game is obviously every year it's new teams, faces change. You got a new draft class coming in, so you got to find ways with the guys you have in that building to do some great things and to come together and gel. So no, like I said, I love that group. They do some phenomenal things, and if we add a guy, we add a guy. If we don't, we don't. So we'll see.
What if it's a guy who has my last name?
I'm not mad about it.
You're not mad? I mean, he speaks very highly of you. He truly holds you in the highest regard, Jordan.
No, Devontae, that's my guy. Obviously, I was with him for a good amount of time there in Green Bay, my first couple seasons, and I know exactly what type of player he is, and phenomenal guy. Obviously, like you said, just a great guy, speaks highly. And
what about as a player? I mean, would you like to repay the compliment that he paid to you every week on Up and Adams show? Your poise, the way that you handle yourself. What is it about him that makes him stick out?
I mean, you see it every week. I mean, the playmaking ability that he has. When I was with him, he might have dropped 3 passes in the years that I saw him. So he's just a phenomenal receiver, creates so much separation off the line. And, that's his game, killing guys off the line and making crazy catches and making big-time plays. But he's a phenomenal receiver.
When this Josh Jacobs thing happened where he said what he said, and Josh is allowed to say that, whatever he wants, and then the receivers are kind of chirping back. What is that like for you? Like, you have to jump in and say, all right, let's take this offline. Like, what is your role in that?
No, it's.
You're the boss, though.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough now when everybody's, in separate spaces. But we'll get back together, and everybody, we'll be great, And that's the fun part is things happen in the off season. So much, talk and rumors and all these different things. So we'll see who we got when we get back for OTAs and go from there. But we got a great group. All these guys, we all love each other. And great team chemistry over there.
And we love to see you've got the draft coming to town. You're going to have a big off season. Is the wedding happening this off season?
It is, yes.
How's the wedding planning with you and Ronica?
It's going great. We're excited.
Tell me what you're into. Are you trying cake slices? What are we doing?
We already tried that. We already did all the food tasting and everything. So
can you tell me the cake flavor?
We had a couple. What did we have? We had like a chocolate and vanilla mix. I think Ronica really wanted like a funfetti cake, like a sweeter one. Yeah, so we had a couple different options, but I don't know if we've planned the main one, the big, tower cake that is like the one you cut into. So I don't know if we've got that one planned yet.
I feel like every groom has their one thing. Like, baby, love you, whatever you want, but like this is important to me. What's that for Jordan Love?
Well, the important thing for both of us is pretty cool. Being from California, like we were like, we need an In-N-Out truck at the wedding.
Let's go. Give you the Lombardi Trophy for just that. That's amazing. So you're going to have one at the wedding?
We're going to have an In-N-Out truck, yeah. That's
breaking news here. Those guys are lucky. I love that. Another thing I remember from training camp, outside of our handshake, which I kind of forgot, when I was sitting down with Gary, he told me that you sort of put your swag into the winter warning vibes. They asked you your opinion on that. Do you have any other design stuff in the works? Like is that something that interests you?
Yeah, we're working on at least 5 different uniforms for next season, and no, I'm playing.
Oh my gosh, I thought we were breaking news.
No,
got really
we're
quiet
not
on
breaking
set.
news. No, it's the Green Bay Packers. That's a team of tradition and history, and we don't switch a lot of things up. So I don't think much will be getting changed over there. I hope we can continue to wear those all-white uniforms. I thought they were pretty clean.
So what does that look like? Do you just say, like, I'd love to wear those more?
Yeah, I mean, the players say that, but I don't know how much say we have. I think we broke them out twice this last season.
You're
so
the quarterback.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But, like I said, the Packers got that tradition.
Next time I see you, it'll be in Green Bay at the draft. Hopefully you'll be around. I know that's a city that means a lot to you. I hope I get to see you. I wanted to just take your survey for the Green Bay Commission of Draft Edge. What artist do you think you should perform draft night? Any artist.
Green Bay.
They'll fly one in. We've had, I forget who we've had. We can have any artist you want.
We might as well have Kendrick. He's doing a world tour right now. We might have Kendrick Lamar come back, perform in Green Bay. Yeah.
I love that. Kendrick Lamar, I love that he can do no wrong.
Yes.
Who should announce the Packers' second-round pick? So Goodell does the first, then who do you think is the Packers' second-round pick announcer?
On the team or what?
No, it can be it could be probably something with Wisconsin, though.
We should have AJ Dillon do it. That's a fan favorite out there in Wisconsin. Yeah,
really? We love AJ Dillon on the
favorite
show.
out there.
Who do you think that pick should be? You're in the 20s, I think, somewhere. I don't know exactly.
Second round pick, you said?
No,
or second pick?
Who should be the
first round pick?
Who should be the first round pick?
It's a great question. Let's see.
Jordan.
I mean, knowing the Green Bay Packers, I think we're going to go defense, and we'll see. Maybe we'll draft. I don't even know who's out there. Who is even out there?
I think I got all I needed by you saying knowing the Green Bay Packers. You sound like Aaron Rodgers for saying that.
I mean,
going defense.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised.
They could go both ways. I love that. I mean, I'm the GM, you know.
You are. So who you think we're going to draft then? Yeah.
A wide receiver.
In the first round?
Oh, I guess if you already have Devontae, then you maybe don't need a wide receiver in the draft.
We might. I don't even know who the receivers are.
What is the Jordan Love-approved #1 tourist attraction for NFL fans coming to Green Bay for the draft?
Oh, I think Green Bay, everybody's going to want to try cheese curds. They're going to want to be around Lambeau, go to the Pro Shop, Titletown. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to go to Titletown, go try the cheese curds, and it's not going to be snowing, so I don't know if they can do any snow activities. But
what do you do snow activities?
I mean, there's an ice skating rink right there.
You go ice skating?
No.
I was
not trying to get hurt.
Monica or holding.
But it's a cool experience over there.
What is Green Bay's best kept secret eatery? Like what slaps?
Angelina's.
Angelina's?
Yeah,
What's the order?
Italian. I have my own special dish over there. Pasta of love. So go try that one.
Pasta of love at Angelina's.
Angelina's, yeah.
At Angelina's. What's in it?
Yeah. It's a chicken. It's just a chicken pasta. It's pretty basic, but it's good.
Are you living in Aaron Rodgers' house?
No.
Whatever happened with that? It's still on the market.
I think it's still on the market. I'm not sure.
He doesn't bother you every other day, like
he hit me up.
Move in this house?
He hit me up, but no.
I think FanDuel should rent it out as the draft house. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Or Airbnb, Aaron Rodgers, can we move in for the week? What do you think?
We'll see. Ask him what he's charging for it.
Ask him, what do you think? It's pretty expensive.
I think everything's pretty expensive out there.
You got a wedding. You got an in-house truck to pay for. Jordan Love, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look at this trophy, and you tell me Green Bay will hoist this once again, as it is called the Lombardi Trophy, if what?
If what? If what? What do you mean?
Finish the sentence. Green Bay will hoist this Lombardi Trophy once more, if what?
If we win a Super Bowl. I mean, hey, when we get back.
And we'll be back on Up and Adams with a very smiley Jordan Love who appears healthy.
Yes.
And is going to have one ring on his finger maybe by the next time we talk to him. We'll be right back with Kyle Hamilton.